issues. It's on that one, I think, the end of that. Is there only one?
Yeah. That's right. I'm gonna send. Good. Yeah. Hold on. Just gotta- Hopefully this works. Right. Oh, well, I gotta change the access real quick. Should have gone through.
Okay.
So it should be in everybody's email. We have one paper copy.
So let's go through here. So first off, we appreciate you giving the consideration to the 3-year contract. We appreciate you giving consideration to the COLA rates and schedules that we put in there. So the only thing that we had left on the table is the SLP case management stipend. And one thing we really want to convey is we hear the ask, we understand the issue that is trying to be addressed. One of the difficult things for us is the EI grant is to the line right now. And that's particularly not knowing where federal funding is going to go. There's likely to be no increases on federal funding in the current biennium, and we're really not sure in the next. The stipend, the case management stipend that would go on here likely increases the cost of the EI grant somewhere on the order of $50,000 to $60,000 a year. And being right to the line on the grant, it gives us pause for concern because that is at the point where it could end up being a position. We don't know. It's a little bit further out. However, in recognizing the ask on there and the reason for the ask, what we're going to offer you as a counter here is an MOU. And this would kick in the 27-28 as requested. And we will address this in a slightly different manner, although with similar dollars. So what we'll enter this in as is those doing case management loads will be giving 40 hours of extended contract to be utilized during the calendar year, to be utilized at your own discretion. So it's not, you don't have to check in with management or anything else. Depending on whether you're on a 190 or on a 210, that is somewhere in the 2.5% to 3% differential range. We would look to put it on here for that year only, and in the MOU state as well that this is something that we would look to address permanently in the next agreement. We would love to get the contract settled here tonight. It's a little bit too much of a concept for us to say we have this fully baked to move forward forevermore, so that's why we want to do it 1 year in an MOU.
And Lab?
Questions? So for the sake of time with this and all of that, can we caucus in a different way where you guys maybe stay here? We caucus and come back, so we're
Oh, sure.
like moving, coming back. we just maybe mute that, or does that work for everyone? Does that sound okay?
How long are you looking
Does
for?
that work?
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Okay, Becky's gonna hang out.
Thank you.
Keep losing that clock and then realizing it is way
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing it.
Exactly.
We just wanted to clarify while everyone's in the room, that an extended contract will be issued for an additional 40 hours of work. That doesn't extend the 100, like, for example, the 190 or the 210 who work here. So no additional work, the SLPs get that work done within their.
Within their normal calendar,
Yeah,
yep.
and then they will be paid for that additional 40 hours.
Yep.
That clarifies it. So with that, we're ready to go.
Terrific.
Fantastic.
So we've got an MOU and LOA and a couple of articles, right?
Yes.
Do you have 2 copies?
We do.
Yes. And then
Bring it in.
we, yeah, so I'm confirming that we're also signing the letter of agreement about the one-time service stipend.
Yes, the
Yes.
350. Yeah.
I'm like, just making sure.
Yeah. It should say like PA's or, oh, it has it on there, yeah. Your due date and your initials.
Do you need another copy of the letter of agreement? It's on the back of the original.
You can take whatever you need from here. I'll just keep carrying it around. The letter of agreement, I think there also was one that printed.
No, it's
That's not
attached.
Oh, it's on that paper.
Here it is.
The SLP one, is that the one?
It's the letter of agreement
Oh, perfect.
for the stipend. The one-time
Memorandum
stipend.
letter.
Do we need the schedules or not?
Do we need to sign the schedules?
Yeah, I think so, but that column that had like the percentage increase, you know, where it's like 47, is that gonna go in the contract? Just a little bit like, typically we don't have that.
That's been in all of our prior
Okay,
ones, so it's just
okay.
convention
Oh,
for us.
okay.
Yeah.
So that's like fancy, okay.
It's not on
Speaks there,
staple anymore, but that is the,
And these again, we're signing the 190s and everything else moves proportionally.
Thanks really hard on that. I don't, we didn't sign
the first page.
it because they're stapled, she didn't sign all of them. Each page. She signed each page. I did too.
can you pass that over, because that's all the schedules the board can sign.
Lisa's just showing sure.
Exactly. It's not like when you sign a mortgage and it's. That's all right. I was resting it on the chair.
Okay.
So while the signatures are happening, we do need to talk just a little bit about next steps for ratification and board approval and what that timeline looks like on your side, so that we know how to plan for the board. Because our next board meeting is not until October 21st, so it would require potentially for us, if you wanted it faster, to do a special board meeting for it. We just have to give enough notification to be able to do that.
Do we know the timelines off the top of our head?
I know we discussed it in June. It's like 2 weeks or 10 business days or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. That's
So
fine.
we'll get the word out and we'll look at scheduling
Yeah.
ratification and make sure that we touch base about the timeline.
Yeah.
We
Because if you could let us know the date that you're doing ratification, that'll help us then know
Schedule
how to
our
schedule a
special
board
session.
meeting.
Another piece of it that we discussed, is doing a final pass with representation of both teams for the formatting side of
Yes.
things. I don't think that needs to be a full team thing, but we can, when we communicate about, the ratification steps, we'll also communicate about who we will want to have be a part of that. So,
Perfect.
First key.
And then design.
Yes.
And that will-
Okay, she just, and then, okay, residential then.
No, I'm sorry.
Today I told you my follow-up and the lady was like, I'm sorry, we need to check that this is real. I was like, okay. Yeah, like you get the bottle return and they give you a check and then you take it to the cashier. And I was like, can I just buy my lunch with it? And she's like, the ticket is not much more we have, like it's a minute off from what the computer says. And I was like, can I just buy it then? Like, I'm not trying to scam you with all the money. Like, just trying to be frugal.
Well, it's like, you think if you were trying to scam, you do something more than like.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna buy a sandwich.
Exactly.
Yeah, come on.
I have to say, I love your Pete the Cat shirt. Yeah, my kids love Pete the Cat.
I wear literacy shirts and
This
camp
house.
pants.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
I think that's all,
That's it, right?
right?
We did it.
Yes, we did. Lucky number 13.
Yes.
Sorry, that's 13.
Back here, 3 years.
Yeah, right.
See you then, right?
Almost over the
Save the
coaster.
day.
I'm just saying.
One more.
Yeah.
All right, so, someone will be in touch with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Okay.
Thank you all.
I also have Minecraft party themed favors that someone was supposed to like you should take. Anyone please?
Take some.
My kids.
I have 20-year-olds who would still appreciate it.
I appreciate it, so please help yourself, a little signing